everyone, Random here, and today we're talking a little bit about why reboots are a terrible idea. And I kind of want to address some of the comments I get, without like calling anybody out or without drawing attention to any like super negative comments. But I get asked a lot on these videos, why does it matter that I'm upset? Like, why am I upset over reboots of something like She-Ra or Star Trek Discovery, for that example, or like sequels to Star Wars, or why do we get so angry? Why do we care when we could just not watch? And there's so many reasons why we care. There's so many reasons why we get upset by these things. So much of it, for me personally, comes from a place where I feel like the studios and the newer fans who like these things, and the production companies and the directors and the writers of all these reboots and remakes and endless sequels and everything, it feels to me like they're telling us, oh well, you're wrong for liking what you liked. There's something wrong with this. We need to fix it. There's something wrong with having an all-male Ghostbusters cast because they're male. So, fuck you for liking it. Or, Captain Kirk was a bit of a ladies' man, so you can't like him because he's Captain Kirk. And that's so inappropriate to be in and out of bed with women like that. And it just hits me in a place that I just want to strike back every time I hear something like that. Every time I see a producer or a new studio exec or somebody say, hey, let's take this old thing and remake it. And well, I guess to answer the question, why do we care? We care because we've all grown up with these things. Like, so many of us have grown up with this as a thing that's important to us, When you don't have, like, a friend who can come to you at a moment's notice, you can go and watch a rerun of Star Trek, or you can watch Star Wars, or whatever other franchise that you really, really love, and it's gonna be there for you. And it's going to understand you sometimes in ways that your family won't, your friends won't, your teachers won't, your coworkers won't. I mean, for people who don't get it, there is a real, there is just such an instant friendship you make with people. Like, let's say you're in a job, for example. You come into a new workplace and you have nothing in common with anybody there until the one person comes up and says, hey, you look like you might like this because I saw a keychain in your hand that says Star Trek on it. Do you like Star Trek? Do you hate these reboots too? Do you hate this? Do you hate what they've done with Discovery? And yeah, you have like an instant camaraderie with these people. And I think a lot of younger people don't get that because they don't understand how instant entertainment is and instant access to things are. And people, especially on the internet today, we kind of end up in our little sort of social media bubbles, especially with YouTube and Twitter and everything. You only tend to see what you're recommended. You only tend to see the point of view that you want to see on a lot of things. So if you come across like a 21-year-old at a job who only really knows Pokemon memes and do you know Dewey memes and stuff like that from VR chat, those people are going to have a lot more in common with other 21-year-olds because it's a current thing that's going on now. For somebody like my age, I am way past 21, to find these common things with people. I mean, it's a much trickier thing. And, we care because we have that instant attachment to something. And we care because you guys seem to tell us that what we like isn't good enough. What we like, we're wrong for liking a She-Ra with big boobs. And in reality, I don't remember much of She-Ra. Just don't fucking change it. Why change it? Why bring out She-Ra if you're just going to change it and make it something completely different? If you're going to redesign it, and even with something I actually really liked with Battlestar Galactica, the reboot, remake, whatever, I really, really liked it. Did we need it? Hell no. Should have they left it alone? Probably, in retrospect. And yeah, there's always going to be one or two really good things and really good exceptions to the rule of, don't remake things in general. But come on, I mean, how many of them are just terrible? How many of them just, get swept under the rug because nobody cares about them, and then they keep trying and they keep trying. And this is why I'm kind of getting getting to the point where I have to speak out against every reboot and remake. I have to pay attention whether it's something I care about or not. And, you know, because like I said in my She-Ra video, if we just kind of ignore it, if we just don't watch, if we just let them keep doing this, then they're going to do something to a show that we really care about, or a TV series. And yes, we can still go back and watch the originals, but, I mean, look at something like Star Trek Discovery, for example. Not only are they insisting it's Prime Universe, with this whole Discovery thing, where they go back in time, and now all of a sudden Spock has an adopted sister, and now all of a sudden the uniforms don't look the same, and now all of a sudden the Klingons don't look the same. And this is supposed to be our Prime canon universe. So basically you're telling me the Star Trek I grew up watching is shit and I shouldn't watch it and I should only watch this new one. And this is why I care so much. And this is why I say Star Trek Discovery is made for people who hate Star Trek. Because you kind of have to hate Star Trek if you're going to just roll over and accept this as what's canon now. And you know, even people like Trek Yards are saying, yes, we just have to treat Discovery like it's its own universe. And you know what? I can accept that with something like the JJ movies, which are shit. And I can accept that, you know, they're their own time like a sub-time stream. They're their own thing. They're not in our regular universe. But with something like Discovery, when they insist it's canon and insist it's Prime, and it's clearly not, that's when I take offense. And you know that they're going to try and start doing this with Star Wars, and you know they're going to start doing this with other franchises. Like, they've already recast Han Solo for Star Wars, if you guys haven't noticed, and that movie did terrible because fans hated what they did with The Last Jedi. They hated Luke going out like a bitch. They hated Han going out like a bitch in Force Awakens. And this is why it gets us so angry about these things. And I have much less of a dog in the fight of Star Wars, but I can certainly appreciate it. You know, I've certainly got my fair share of, like, Star Wars collectibles here and there. I certainly grew up with the movies. And yes, I have much more of a personal connection to Star Trek, but it's all meat on the same bone as far as I'm concerned. It's all the same vein of fandoms and franchises. And to go and meet somebody who also loves something that you love and is also equally as passionate about something that you love, there's nothing wrong with that. You know, there is, I am so tired of like these reboots and remakes, especially in the Star Trek community, that basically tells us they're stating that if you go over every detail with a fine-tooth comb on Star Trek, and if you obsess over every character, every ship, every window on the bridge, you know, or lack thereof, as it should be, or if you obsess over everything, single schematic and character and storyline, that there's something wrong with you. Just shut up and enjoy it. Shut up and do as you're told, and enjoy this crap that we're going to throw at you. Because Star Trek's about references, just like the Big Bang Theory said. It's like, no, Star Trek is not about references. Star Wars is not just about references and say, hey, here's the Millennium Falcon. You guys should applaud because it's the Falcon. Hey, there's Chewbacca. No, these things aren't just about references. These are our family members that we've grown up with on these shows. This is why it's important. This is why I get upset. And this is why all of us get upset and we fight over this. And this is why I'm jumping on the get rid of the She-Ra reboot thing. You know, it's not even about how ugly the character design is, because I don't care. I'm not going to watch it. It's not for me. And at the same time, if it's not for me, then stop fucking bringing up something from my childhood that I'm going to remember. Don't remake something that I already have an attachment to, you know? And they do this all the time with reboots and remakes, because these old properties get buzz. They get people talking about them. They get people writing articles about them. They get YouTubers reacting to them. And they get this press from this shit. And then you have this hateful SJW side saying, God, why do you hate She-Ra now? Why can't you just let it be? And, you know, why are you so against this? You're racist because you don't like having Michael Burnham on Star Trek Discovery. It's like, no, I'm not racist. I just don't want a fucking new character that has never been mentioned ever before in the history of Star Trek. And you're telling me that this character's new. You know, same thing with She-Ra. I don't want She-Ra to now be some, you know, whatever the hell they're doing with She-Ra. I don't even have my notes handy on that one. But at the same time, just stop messing with old franchises. Stop bringing up old things if, you know, we're not supposed to react to them. Because guess what? Every time you bring up something that I have any memory of, I'm going to react to it. And I'm to the point where I'm going to jump on the bandwagon of saying no more reboots and sequels to shit that I don't care about, like Buffy. I've never watched an episode of Buffy the Vampire Slayer. I don't want a reboot of it, especially not when it's just to make the cast diverse. That's fucking bullshit. Why do you need to make Buffy the Vampire Slayer diverse? For no reason other than to say, oh, well, we were wrong because we had this character and she was white and white people suck. Fuck you! White people don't suck. Maybe rebooting shit is racist just to appease some demographic, you know? Maybe you should have done your fucking job a little better and made an effort in the first place, if that was an issue, which it wasn't. It was never an issue. No one cares. No one cares about the color of the skin of somebody on TV. I'm sorry. I grew up in the 80s. I grew up watching all of the African-American sitcoms, The Jeffersons, Sanford and Son, Good Times, The Cosby Show. I watched all of that stuff. I didn't care what color they were, okay? It didn't even cross my mind that they looked different than me. Because guess what? They had a couple of eyes here, they had a nose here, they had a mouth there, and they had funny comedic timing. They were a family or neighbors or whatever the case may be on these sitcoms. It doesn't matter. People aren't this fucking petty. The only people who are this petty are the assholes in charge of these reboots and the crazy SJWs who hate everybody because they're allowed to, you know? They get on this bandwagon of hating people. And it's so annoying and it's so frustrating. I'm like, seriously, can't we evolve past this level of retarded thinking, you know? I mean, and it's not a dig about people who are mentally challenged at all. That's just the best way I can put it. Whenever I see somebody pissed off that I don't want a She-Ra reboot, or pissed off that I don't want Buffy coming back, you know? And like my only dog in the fight of the Buffy thing is that I remember the movie. I like the movie quite a bit. I probably have it on DVD behind me somewhere. I don't want a reboot. You know, we don't need reboots and remakes. Sequels, maybe. Sequels are a whole nother bag. I mean, sequels can be okay sometimes if they're done well. Not with something like The Last Jedi, though, that basically just says, okay, everything about Star Wars sucks. We need a strong female character who can do everything. You know, and we don't need that. We don't need that. We just need good characters. We don't need to be, like, reminded how horrible people have been in the past with racism and sexism by being racist and sexist now. We don't need that. It's so annoying. So anyway, this is why we fight. This is why I fight. This is our cultural heritage. And you know what? I'm gonna drop a link in the description. And I will give you a timestamp from probably the greatest, most chill-inducing, the best way I've ever heard this put. It was from Doomcock's live stream when he reacted live to the Discovery Season 2 trailer. Somebody was nice enough to timestamp that. So I'm going to put a link to that in the description here. But yeah, this stuff matters. This stuff matters. And I know it's such a stupid thing to fight over when we have, you know, when we need socialized healthcare and we need to get past this SJW shit. But it's all in the same family of issues. And if we can kind of just get past that at some point, I think maybe we can start to create some new things that people can really get behind. Once we can kind of get over our stupid shit and get over this petty overcompensation and knee-jerk reaction to things that people who clearly aren't smart enough to understand what they're being taught in college, like, kind of spew back. You know, they take these college courses, these SJW types. And, you know, they'll take a gender studies or they'll take a racial studies sort of course. And sometimes the college professors aren't smart enough to know. Like, I've gotten into it with racist as fuck African-American college professors who just say white people are the problem, you have white privilege. Like, fuck you, racist cunt. I'm sorry. You know, it's not the thing. That this is not a problem. Perpetuating this hatred is not helping, you stupid woman. And, you know, I've had to block people on Twitter who are just absolute racist assholes, and I don't want to hear it from them. And that's kind of one of my biggest problems, is that these people go to college and they're not smart enough to understand what they're being taught. Some of them, not all of them. Some, like, the majority of people who are in college actually deserve to be there. But we're kind of in a day and age where dumb people have to have a college degree, or else they won't even be able to get a job at McDonald's. They're so dumb. And then they come out of college spouting off this men suck nonsense, and oh, this cultural appropriation, I'm telling, and all this bullshit. Like, seriously, you need to go flip burgers at McDonald's, but you're probably not capable of doing that because you probably wouldn't get an order right. Oh boy, and these people have college educations, and these people make money, and these people have lives, and these people are allowed to go about the society spewing out this nonsense and this hate. And I'm sick of it. Are you guys sick of it? Like, what do you guys think in the comment section? Are you guys sick of this? Like, I know I've gotten into it with people who really love Discovery. I know I've gotten into it with people who really, really love The Last Jedi. I've gotten into it with people who really love this new She-Ra reboot. But man, I'm tired of it. I'm tired of it. What do you guys think? Tell me if I'm completely off the mark on this, or if you guys are feeling the same way. And thumbs up the video if you liked it. Thumbs down if you hate my guts. Subscribe if you're brand new, and I will see you guys on the next stream or video. Bye!